Good morning, everybody. So yesterday morning, it was the second day of the July intensive of Akawa, and I had my third session. It was it was so beautiful. Yeah, it's so nice to be in this group setting with all these beings, and having to just share these experiences. Honestly, like. It's 4 sessions per week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And it's 4 weeks, so yeah, really looking forward to that. We first did like some EFT, some tapping. So doing some tapping and doing some affirmations. It's very subtle. It was new for me. I don't remember or recall doing tapping. Maybe I did before, but not in this way. The way that we did it now this time, it was new for me. So it's very pleasant, very, very interesting. And then straight ahead, we went to the session. First watched the introduction video. And after watching the introduction video, I don't know, there's this beautiful sense of relaxation that comes over you that says, it's like, yeah, I feel the energy, or there's a resonance, there's like a calming down, like this is what it's about. Even though that's like projection, or it's yeah, I really wonder what it would be like to facilitate yeah, so beautiful. So the session started out, and immediately there was just like, yeah, being filled with warmth and love. I don't remember exactly how it felt, but it's really beautiful. I saw me and my friend doing inner dance together. Me and my friend doing inner dance together. I saw another friend, like it was like connecting dots, connecting things. It's like active players currently in my life that there needed to be some connection, that something needed to, I don't know, unfold. Then there was this exhaustion, like really exhaustion in the body. So my body stopped breathing. It's like, and no breath came anymore. So no breathing out, no breathing in. It just stopped. I just stayed there. It's so funny because there's the expectation. Where's the next breath coming and why is it stopping? So there's that going on. Let me close the window. So after that, there's this huge exhaustion that's set in the body. Do you know, I don't know if you ever had that moment where you're so exhausted after doing something that you just come to this point of like, I don't care anymore. And you don't have any will or willpower or energy to hold on, to try to be. You're just like, okay. You just, it was like that. And I was just laying down and just being. And I could feel by having that experience how much during the day there was always this sense of wanting to be. I want to be. I want to be. I want to be. I want to do, to be, to, this, yeah, how can I describe it? This tension of like being, where it was this, we're just like complete, but it's not even an action, it's the cessation of tension, of holding on. But it's not like you're doing it, it's just happening, I guess. Yeah. It's so funny. And then there was this connection with the field, because once there was this cessation, and there's just like this huge energy. I don't know, maybe I'm not describing it correctly. Yeah, after the exhaustion, there's just a complete beingness, or letting go, or like settling, like that, breathing a full breath out, like. a relaxation where everything is just the way it is. Yeah, just like that, just being there, just being. And then there was this connection, this recognition, like the connection with the whole field of existence, the whole field of, like, it was very profound to experience this expansive field connection, this, yeah. And it's only in that relaxation, or in that, when there's no I want to that there's the relaxation, and there's the recognition that everything, interesting how it reveals itself when there's no pressure. There's just the recognition of all the space. Yeah. And also, like, recognizing how the mind is constantly like this invisible thing, like constantly reaching out and wanting to touch objects, wanting to contextualize, creating meaning, like touching this, touching that, touching this, constantly mapping out, this means this means that, this means I am here, I am that, this is there. Constantly creating that relationship of I and this, me and not me, the duality. It's very interesting to witness that in that way. Yeah. So funny. So then all of a sudden I saw like these angelic beings coming all around me, and I was just like dancing and dancing in this circle, like swirling for a while, and just thinking Elohim, 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 Elohim. And something started to happen, and just lay down on the ground, fully open. It's not moving anymore. And a light being came. I remember if I asked, or a prayer, something was happening, and a light being came, and he activated, or there was an activation of my third eye, and like there was an activation, like okay. And then just sitting there on my knees, my hands open, and there was this light coming into my hands, and it was like dropping or inhabiting the hands. It was like, and it was spreading. Now, in this action, in this movement, there's the unconscious fear in me that's triggered. Something is coming from outside of me. I don't want to come something from outside of me in me. I have this idea, I'm original, I'm already full, I just have to be who I am, the core of who I am. I don't need something outside of me to come, to emerge, to whatever. So there was this unconscious fear, like, I don't want to use the words, just, yeah, that something from outside of me is, yeah, that it shouldn't be that way, or that's not the way it's supposed to be. So very interesting. I need to ask about this. This is a cool thing about doing these things, because then I get to reflect on things that came through, or the events that happened, or whatever happened, and then I get to to highlight and to see where there's still fear, or where there's still some kind of misunderstanding. So yeah, unconscious fear, something coming from outside. Now, there was also this recognition, like, wow, fully embodying love. And there was this recognition, it's like, to fully be that, to fully be in the unknown, so that the past is not recreated. The image came from Alan Watts, talks about this. He's like, the present is creating the past. It's like, you know, the ship that's going on through water, and it's the crests that are leaving behind when you look back that are creating the memory of, or the posses being created as you go along and you look back. But it's created in the present because it's all there in you. It's like you've accumulated all this stuff, and you need to drop off this baggage, this things, and yeah. I don't know if I explained it correctly, but my apologies. It just, for me, there was this sense, this huge sense of like, you know, if I am, or I want to be that, or I'm invited to be that, to be in that love, then there's this thought of it. But what about these addictions, or these patterns, or these unconscious things that are still there in me? And it was this sense like, if you are fully in the unknown, where everything is just like an aliveness that is discovered every single moment, then you don't have time to be or to do in the unconscious. It's only when you live in the set patterns, in the routines, in the mechanical way, I don't want to say mechanical way, in the set patterns, in the identity, I guess, that the identity is expressing itself in relation to who or what it is, in relation to its environment. So it's like you get the feedback loop, and it's something triggered, like, oh, I usually at this o'clock in this place I do this, and so you do that, and it's like a loop repeating. It's like, but if you are in the unknown, if you live in the unknown, then it's constantly unfolding. But it's like a way of being. It's really a way of being, and really beautiful. So that showed up for me. I don't know if that was understandable. There was some rewiring in my brain. I felt like something in my throat. Something was in my throat. Oh yeah. So it's one thing I'm not gonna say, even though I can say it, but I'm not gonna say it. But there was this one other thing. All of a sudden my voice started to speak. And it said certain things. I don't want to repeat it, but it said certain things, and I felt how the voice was like an instrument, and so like there was an energy that was moving, and it was like rewiring things in my brain. I don't fully understand or comprehend what happened. So then, at a certain point, there was just like this standing up, and just like, it was like you're in this water flow of energy, and it's just like dancing, you like expressing these movements, and it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous to be in that stream of, I don't know, what do you call these movements, where it's like flowing, I guess, but it's so free and light and enjoyable. It's such a joy. It's like the joy of being. All right. So I don't know why I'm laughing. So yeah, at a certain point, there was also this connection, like a line of energy, like connected to, I don't know, there's just these lines of energy. And at a certain point later, it was like a through line or an energy line to, I don't know, was it the past? Maybe it's not the past, but like I saw like past lives. No, it was, yeah, I didn't fully contextualize it or understand it, but it was just like going behind, like energy going behind, and like seeing that. Very interesting. But there was no, I didn't go deeply into it or understand or feel or sense it or get the full gist of it. Yeah, and afterwards, so our Monday session is at Monday it's in the evening, and then Tuesday it's in the morning, Thursday it's in the morning, and then Friday it's, I don't know. But yeah, doing like a session like this in the morning, I then talked with my friend and I was like, yeah, let's do inner dance, let's facilitate together, let's create an event, let's make a poster, da da da. And he had all these excuses, all these reasons why not to. And yeah, there was this saying, because, can I say this? He had these opinions. Yeah, he had these opinions about why. So look, doing the inner dance training, right? It gave me certain experiences. With those experiences, there were certain confidence that arose, right? Like, okay, this is possible. Like, but I can imagine if you don't have a lot of experience, and you think like, oh, I'm gonna invite people to give them sessions or to do sessions with them, but yeah, like this feeling of, but I don't have this recognition. I can do it. I've seen the light and I can really do it, and I feel confident and I know I can do it. But I like what Heidi said, that the person leading us during the Akawa session, she just said, you know, when you're in the process, when she's, I don't remember what context she said it, she's like, just trust and dive in. Step back, let it happen. Let source do the work. I really love that. It's like, oh yeah. It is all about that. It's about stepping back, doing nothing, and let source do the work. And it's the beautiful thing, because then you're in the unknown, exploring, allowing, not even allowing, discovering what may happen, what is happening, what gifts are being bestowed upon us in that moment. What revelations are given, or what revelations are allowed us, are we being allowed to see or to have the insights. It's yeah, I don't know. It's a very beautiful process, and I really love it. And so yeah, just talking with my friend throughout the whole day, and there was just this sense of like, I told him, you don't have to facilitate, you don't have to, you can participate, but let's do it together. Let's have this journey together. Let's share this together. So there was this sense of like, don't focus on the big thing. I have to facilitate, I have to do this, I have to do this, whatever it is. Focus on the small steps. Right now, in front of me, I just need to do this step. Right now, I need to make the poster. Then I need to do the promotion. Then I need to do that. Then I need to, like, just on the small steps. It's, I think it's from Lao Tzu, like, if you focus on the small things, the big things will take care of themselves, right? So, yeah, really gorgeous, really grateful to have, to go through this with my friend. He also like joined the online intensive, so we're just going through that, we're doing that. Yeah. I'm really curious to see what 1 month of doing this work is gonna be like. So the the facilitator, Heidi, she told me in an email, it's like, in this work, you're connected to the blueprint of you in source. And then your biological system learns. Honestly, like, I want to say certain things, but because I don't remember exactly how it is, I don't want to say something wrong. So this was for certain. These things that I just said, that this was there for certain, but I'm not gonna add something that was not there. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what 1 month of this is gonna do like, because my month, we did an intention session before when the new moon was rising. I think it was the 30th or somewhere in the beginning, yeah, the 30th. And we did an intention, and for me the intention was integrity, wholeness, intimacy, like, yeah. So, embodiment. I'm really, 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 really curious to see how this month is gonna unfold. There's always a choice. If the choice is presented to you, right? If a choice is presented to you, then there's the perception of choice. And when there's the perception of choice, there's also the possibility of recognizing, okay, what have I done before? How did that go? And what are the possibilities right in front of me? Am I gonna do the same thing that led me, or that gave me certain experience, that led me to certain experience, or gave me certain experiences? Or am I gonna try something new? Am I gonna allow myself to discover something in the unknown? Am I willing to be surprised by life? You know, there's so much beauty and depth and sensitivity available to us at each and every moment. Like, I don't want to generalize, but there's so much sensitivity to reality, to your own joy, your own aliveness, your own happiness, your own love, your own heart. And being there, it's like you're constantly having this flower that's giving this aroma of it's just wonderful. But if that's not in awareness, if that's covered up, or there's a certain state or a certain pattern or a certain thing that's constantly being operated or being played out. For me, in my own experience, I'm going to talk about my own experience. It's almost like I have to go through those things. Not always. It's like going through those things gives me the reflection, the experience of like, okay, this is what this is like. And then now I can, it's like your mind, your brain understands, like, obviously, I like to experience this. Obviously, I love to feel alive. Obviously, I love to feel emotion and aliveness and just a breath of life. Obviously, right? Obviously. So there's the obvious recognition. Obviously, I can choose for this. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Because I'm talking about my own experience. And it is what it is. Thank you for watching. May you all enjoy happiness and the root of happiness. And yeah, have a wonderful day.